Atamarie, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Daniel Pengelly. It's my honour to be one of your auctioneers here this morning. To my left, I have Kyle Siebert, and I've got Bridget Andrews floating around the room, and we will be your three auctioneers today. Now, it's our pleasure to be here representing Harcourt's Holmwood on behalf of our CEO, Kyle Sutherland. To my left, give us a wave, Kyle. There we go, very well dressed today, and we've got Tony Jenkins, our Managing Director, floating as well. We'd also just like to take a moment to say thank you to our owners here today. I appreciate selling a house comes with work and pressure, so thank you for the work that you've put in over the last few months to get to today. Well done. And also thank you so much for choosing to work alongside our award-winning team here at Harcourt's Holmwood. Now, our team today will have made all the relevant paperwork and documentation available to you throughout the campaign. That's the LIMs, the titles and the contracts from which we work, as approved by the Real Estate Institute of New Zealand and the New Zealand Law Society. Now, there are a few rules and regulations that we work to in our auction rooms. I'm going to run through those now, and if there's any questions, please interrupt me and ask. If you bid today, you are the best buyers in the market because you are buying cash and unconditional. Now, we've met with our owners prior to today, and they've all set reserve prices for their homes. Those reserve prices are confidential, but if your bidding meets them or exceeds them, then quite simply, you are going to be buying the property. Now, as auctioneers, we'll make suggestions to you about how we raise the bidding. So we might say 50,000 or 20,000 or 10. We also may refuse a bid if we do not deem it in the best interest of our owners. Now, if there's an absence of bidding, we have been empowered to bid on behalf of our vendors. If we do that, we will refer to it as a vendor bid, and please know we will only do that below the reserve prices that have been set. Now, there are a few agents in the room working alongside bidders hoping to buy today. As auctioneers, we will identify them when we notice them entering the bidding, and please note that we've cited all the relevant paperwork and documentation for them to do so appropriately. Now, one thing people don't know about auctions is that our owners have the right to withdraw their property from sale at any time. Now, that's up to and even during the auction. Now, what this means is that while we talk about it, while we show beautiful pictures of it, they may fall back in love, they may decide to keep it. They do have that right. The second more likely scenario is that if the bidding in the room doesn't reach that reserve price I mentioned, then we're simply going to pause the auction. We'll invite the top bidder to join us in one of the side rooms, and then we'll have a conversation between them and the owners. Now, they may reach a number that works for both of them outside the room, and we may not bring it back here for anybody else to have another go. So very simply, my best advice is that you hold the top bid, and either we're meeting the reserve and we're selling to you here, or that you are the party that's being invited to have that conversation with the owners. Now, if there's any confusion on a bid, let's say two of you go at once, as auctioneers, we'll identify the first one we notice, but if required, we'll simply revert back to the last undisputed bid and we'll resume the auction from there. But the thing that you really care about, the auction being over and the stress sort of releasing, that will be signified by this sound. And the auction will be over. No late bids will be accepted past that point. But if the hammer falls in your favour, you're going to join our agents to do three things. Firstly, you're going to sign that memorandum of contract and acknowledge you've received the approved REA guide. Secondly, you'll arrange the payment of your 10% deposit. And thirdly, you'll complete the GST information in Schedule 3 if required. Those are the rules, those are regulations. Thank you for bearing with me reading through those. And it's my pleasure to get us started today and to take you to our first property in the catalogue. That is 66 Flinders Road in Heathcote Valley, brought to the market by Lee Cohen Willis. Lee, are you going to join me, or you're in the room working? You're happy to stay working, very good. And thank you so much to our owners for working with Lee. I know Lee's been very, very happy doing the open homes here. Now, the property itself, oh, Lee, you're coming to join, yeah, come on up. You've done all the hard work, Lee. Come and join us so that people watching from home can see you. And as I was saying, you've been very happy there, Lee. I think you're the only real estate agent I know that's been doing barbecues at some of their open homes. So very, very proactive agent here. Now, the property itself, more formally described as an estate in freehold, comprised of 757 square metres, more or less, all contained and described on the record of title that Lee has provided to you during the campaign. The chattels, they remain unchanged, and I take it if you bid today that you have read and accepted further terms 23 through to 27 of the contract, with clause 27 setting out the two options for the settlement date. Now, the home itself, I don't often get to Heathcote Valley since my grandparents moved out of there, but it is just as quiet and charming as I remember going there as a young boy, driving into the valley, getting a bit more greenery, bird song as you get out of the car, walking up that drive to this rear private section. This house, very charming. You've got 3 double bedrooms. I noticed that heat pump, Lee, top of the hallway, just making sure all 3 bedrooms are taken care of. Little bits of charm, the wooden bench top in the bathroom, the lounge, lovely and warm. New recent flooring, Lee, with the carpet and the flooring in the kitchen. The deck's been restained. The owners have just been trying to do everything possible to set up the new owners to be happy. I'll tell you what, I was charmed. The one thing I didn't know about Heathcote Valley is sitting in the lounge on a Sunday, the sun was streaming in the window, and there was about 25, are they paragliders, I don't know the appropriate term, just coming down the valley, just sort of gently floating their way down. It was quite the sight to see, and I know that the owners will very much miss the views that they get out across the valley here. So I'll throw it open for your interest, because my owners do have plans. They would like to move somewhere that will be a little bit more suitable for them going forward. Where would you like to start the conversation? 875. Welcome in, team. Good luck to you today at 875. From there, perhaps another 25 to go to 900. But at 875, I have. What was that? Bid. Thank you, sir. And you're happy with the 25 at 900, sir? Thank you so much. Good luck today, team, at 900,000. Do we keep moving in the 25s, team, to go to 925? 910. Happy to work with you with 10,000, sir, at 910. And 920 straight away, sir, at 920 there. 930 is what I suggest, but up to you, family, at 920 to my right. 930, thank you so much, very considered. And 940 without hesitation there, at 940. And 950 now, at 60 on the knot. At 960 here to my right. And 5, was it? At 65. And we'll match fire with fire at 70. At 970 here, for the first time, and 75, and 80. At 980 to my right, Lee, I might need instructions. At 980. We're on the market, wonderful. I sell away here unless I see further bidding at 980,000. For the first time. 82. 82, absolutely, sir, at 982. Are you matching, sir? Do you want to stay in the 5s and stay strong? You do the 5s, so 987. Keep that strength, sir. That's the way you buy a house. At 987. 987. Do we go to the 90, perhaps? But at this point, happily to take a 1. At 987, I sell here. 88. 88. Those double lucky numbers in there. And should we go 90, sir? At 990. At 990 here. Give you time to consider. At 990, we're on the market, and I sell in Heathcote Valley for the first time at 990,000. Even for 500, team, just checking in, no pressure. Second opportunity at 990, you're almost there. Third and final time at 990, all done. Permission to sell here at $990,000. Now's the time, team. Even for 1,000. At 990, I sell. It's going. It's going. Congratulations, you've got yourselves a new home in Heathcote. Thank you so much for your bidding today. I appreciate it. Please keep talking to Lee. She will help you find your next home, and we'll be back with you shortly to take you to Annex Road.
If I could have your attention, please, ladies and gentlemen. Could I just get a bit of volume here, if that's all right? Thank you. Excuse me, could the row wide agents in the corner please calm down? Thank you very much. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. If you are just joining us here at the Holmwood Auction Room, it's great to have you with us. My name's Kyle Siebert. Welcome as well to those joining us at holmwood.co.nz. Thank you for joining us. We go now to 30 Annex Road in Hill Morton. It is a freehold title, 813 square metres more or less, and lot 19, deposit plan 394 and 814. It's brought to the market by no stranger to the auction room, Marie Sherry from our Island 2 office. Certainly no stranger to this neighbourhood. It is increasingly popular. Hill Morton, of course, you are surrounded by good quality real estate. This is a lovely family-friendly neighbourhood, huge parcels, I would suggest great value for money as well. And your settlement date, the 21st of August 2026, you might be working to a pre-agreed date. Our owners are well ensconced in Canada. I know that to be true. I have cited the tickets and they're gone. So that must mean that's your lucky day, bidders and buyers in the room today. There is conditional interest as I understand it, so if you have an opportunity today, I would encourage you to take it. I visited the home yesterday and I just thought this is an impressively large home. It's got wonderful features and fittings. I love the permanent material construction. It's tasteful in its design. I think it'll stand the test of time. Very long and certainly takes in plenty of sunshine if it has the right way around. And I stood there thinking, I don't know where north is. So I got my compass out, and indeed it is perfect. You have you're bathed in sunlight throughout the day. Wonderful interconnected spaces, separation of the entertainment and the living, so the little ones can be fast asleep while you and your friends run amok. Ladies and gentlemen, I think this is good real estate, and you're just a hop, skip, and a jump to the central city. So let's get underway here at number 30 Annex Road in Hill Morton. I look for an opening bid or offer. Who starts us away? I hope for more than that. $1 million, nice to meet you, sir. Best of luck today with your bidding. At $1 million, at $1 million I have. Where to from here, bidders and buyers? Is there 25,000 on the rise? First call at $1 million, gentleman's bid, second call. Third and final call at $1 million, sir. I'm going to place a vendor bid. I'm just advancing on behalf of my owner in lieu of other bidding at $25,000. That's my bid. Encourage you to return to the fray at $1,050,000 if you're able. First call at $1,025,000. Great indoor-outdoor flow, but here's the key. You're not out on the ride on a lawnmower all day. This is easy care. At $1,025,000 I have. Can I say $1,050,000, sir? Would you bid me a nominal increment, perhaps for a chance at a conversation? Bids with me at the moment? Would you care to take my bid? I'm happy to retract my bid. Would you take that bid and we'll pause and have a conversation? At $1,025,000, it's now your bid. Congratulations at $1,025,000. Not for sale at that level, but you are in pole position. First call. Second call. It's very rare to see people as close as the second row, sir. I commend you. You come to do the business today. Third and final call at $1,025,000. Great street appeal. And keep in mind that grass will get greener through the seasons. At $1,025,000, is there 25 on the rise? Last chance, bidders and buyers, or I have a conversation with this gentleman. All right, auction is open. If there is any improvement or new interest from the room, or indeed from those watching, please let the team know. We'll convey to our owners. But for now, I'm having a conversation with this man. See you soon.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you've all warmed up in here. It's been a bit of a cold couple of days. My name is Bridget Andrews, and it's a pleasure to be up here for our next auction, which is 36 Seymour Street in Hornby. The lovely Alex Little from our St Albans office has been in charge of bringing this property to the market and has done an outstanding job. Lovely working with you, Alex. A very warm welcome to our owner. Really enjoyed meeting you yesterday and having some good laughs there in that reserve set. To the contract I take you, the property is more formally described as a freehold parcel, 519 square metres, more or less, on certificate of title 406-4340. Settlement date, well, that's set down for the 26th of August 2026, so not long to wait until you can move into this lovely home. Well, I was really impressed with this home. It's just one of those homes that just kept on giving as you were walking around. I just couldn't wait to see more. Yeah, see more. Yeah. Freshly renovated throughout. The home, it feels bright, light, modern, incredibly inviting. The stunning kitchen, that's the heart of the home. It flows effortlessly through to those two separate living areas or dining areas. Then you've got the conservatory there, perfect place to have your morning cup of tea or your evening drink. Accommodation is generous. You've got 4 double bedrooms, fresh paint, new carpet and modern finishes. It really creates a contemporary feel. You've got the heat pumps there that'll keep you warm and comfortable all year round. Outside, it's all about easy living, low maintenance, still room to add your own touches with the landscaping as well. And the accommodation, the location here is just an absolute winner. You're so close to Hornby Hub, Dress Smart, the Southern Motorway, schools. It's really becoming a really popular area of our city. You may be buying this as your first home or a family needing more space, but it just really ticks all the boxes. So good luck, bidders and buyers. I look for your opening bid at 36 Seymour Street. Does someone want to get me underway? 580, absolutely, at 580. Welcome in, sir. Good luck today at 580. Who goes next? Shall we travel in 20s, got to 600 perhaps, somewhere nice and easy to go? One in the race at this stage at 580,000. First call. Second call at 580. Looking for 600 now. Third call. Look, I'm going to place a vendor bid at 600,000. It stays with my owner at that, but I'll invite you back. Would you take me through to 620 and we can pause and have some negotiations? At 600,000 on a vendor bid. Fresh renovation. 610, absolutely. At 610,000 there. At 610, anyone else? Otherwise, I'll pause the auction and have a chat with this gentleman. At 610, first, second, third. There doesn't appear on the bidders. Look, we'll pause the auction. The auction is still open and live, ladies and gentlemen. It paused at 610,000. We'll be back with you shortly.
Atamarie, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. If I could have your attention, please. It's my pleasure now to take you to 137 Southampton Street in Sydenham, brought to the market by Shah Davis from our Ilam office. Good luck to you, Shah. Good luck to our owner joining us online this morning. The property itself, more formally described as an estate and cross-lease, all contained and described on that record of title that Shah has made available to you during the campaign. Settlement that is proposed for Wednesday, the 12th of August 2026, or any other date mutually agreed in writing with our owner already. The list of chattels, that remains unchanged. And if you bid today, I take it you have read and accepted further terms 23 through to 27 of the contract. Well, the first thing I noticed, Shah, here was just how immaculately clean the shared driveway was down the back. And I know the owner of this has been working in with the neighbour next door, so it's sort of got a good vibe of a shared driveway and a bit of a sense of inbuilt community with it. Inside the kitchen, I noticed the cute patterned backsplash tiles. Somebody's had a bit of flair there in the kitchen. The ceiling being exposed beams, giving a bit of character, making it a light, airy space. And you've got that cute little dining nook off to the side. It's double glazed. You've got the north-facing courtyard. You've got a bit of off-street parking out the front, just with that extra bit of driveway that nobody else needs to use, plus the single garage. I think this would be a wonderful first home with these 2 bedrooms there, private rear section. Also, I think it'd be a great investment, given that it's just not too far from the central city. Maybe 5 minutes, Shah, and you'd be right in the heart of the city. So I throw it open for your interest, ladies and gentlemen. Where would you like to purchase Southampton Street for? Perhaps 400,000 might be a lovely place to start. If you don't, I will at 400,000 on a vendor bid. A lot of home here. Don't often talk these values in Christchurch anymore. At 400,000, perhaps there's 25 in the room. Once, twice, third time at 400. Well, Shah, I'm surprised. We'll pass the property in, but I know you're not, as I know that there are some conditional people waiting in the wings, hoping it doesn't sell today. So we're ready to get started the next stage of the campaign with an asking price that I think is rather sharp and appealing. It is $469,000 for this 2-bedroom home in Sydenham. Wonderful home, cute living area, ready to move in at $469,000 now priced. If you've got interest at that level, please get in touch with Shah. There'll be open homes up on the website, and to our owner, I hope to see a sold sticker next week. Good luck to you, Shah, and we'll be back with you shortly to take you to Linwood.
Thank you for your patience, ladies and gentlemen. We've just had a little change to the order. We are now going to go on to 39 Bain Street, and we'll be back shortly with 46 Britton Street. So the next property up for auction is 39 Bain Street in that wonderful suburb of Burwood. Zanny Paulson and her team from our Fendleton office has been in charge of bringing this property to the market. Always lovely working with you, Zanny. You always run absolutely top-class campaigns. Very warm welcome to our owners. Lovely to meet you. To the contract I take you, the property is more formally described as a freehold parcel, 322 square metres more or less, on certificate of title 855875. Settlement date, well, that's set down for the 20th of August 2026, unless you're working to a pre-arranged date. Well, this property is an absolute gem. It's tucked down the end of that quiet cul-de-sac. It's private, it's peaceful, and it's beautifully positioned. I was there on Sunday. It was a very a gorgeous Christchurch sunny winter day, and this house was just basking in sun, positioned perfectly to capture that all-day sun. Built in 2018, it's presented immaculately conditioned. It's been beautifully cared for over the years. The modern kitchen, that's the heart of the home, and that flows through to the living area. And you've got the doors opening, going out to the outdoor area, the perfect place for some summer barbecues or entertaining friends. You've got 3 generous bedrooms, including that master bedroom with the ensuite, and you've got the sliding doors also opening out to that patio. The location here, it's just a winner. You're surrounded by parks, local amenities, public transport, and excellent schooling zoning really underpins the value. You're zoned for Waitakere Primary, Christinal Wood Intermediate, Avonside Girls, and Shirley Boys High. So some great schools nearby. If you're an active family or a hydrosliding fan, you've got QE2 just down the road, and you've got the beach 10 minutes away, morning walks, evening walks on the beach, or fish and chips. It just doesn't get better than that. So with all that said, ladies and gentlemen, I look for your opening bid of 39 Bain Street. Does someone want to start me away? The first bid, it's always the hardest, but then after that everyone becomes an expert. Is there 575? Perhaps somewhere nice and easy to start at 575,000. All right, I'll go first on a vendor bid at 575. Invite you back at 600 perhaps. Travel in these 25s, nice and easy. At 575 on a vendor bid. First, second, third. Well, I'm going to take that to 600,000 on a vendor bid. This is such a lovely home. It's immaculate. It's been a really happy investment property for our owners. Great tenants. They did not want to leave. Surrounded by nice neighbours. At 600,000. First, second, third. Well, Zanny, we're just going to move on to that next stage. We don't appear to have any live bids. We're going to pass the property in. That passing figure is 650,000. So anybody north of that level, give Zanny a call. She's going to run a deadline next Thursday, the 13th at 4 p.m. She's got open homes there this weekend. The property, she will be doing private viewings as well. Get along and have a look at this property. It's very impressive. It's very sunny, 3 bedrooms, lovely area. So it's passed in at 650,000. We'll just have an update on that. Good luck to our buyers. I'm sure we'll see a sold sticker on that sign shortly. So property is passed in at 650. We'll be back there shortly.
All right, but as a buyers, thanks very much for your patience. If you are just joining us, welcome to the Holmwood Auction Room. It's great to have you with us. Lots of fresh faces in the room, some nervous faces. That's okay, we don't bite, bidders and buyers. We're here to help you purchase real estate. The next offering today is number 27 Furlong Street in Yoldhurst, brought to the market by Jared Rolton. And it is a freehold title. Jared Rolton from the St Albans office, I should say. 400 square metres of very manageable land, but what a great parcel, lot 93, deposit plan 562281, and your settlement day, the 21st of August 2026, that being a Friday. Our vendor is well ensconced in Sydney. Hey, this home was meant to be a permanent residence for this gentleman, and you can tell by the attention to detail, by the investment in the mod cons within this property. I just think it's a cut above the rest. You could not accuse this of being a cookie cutter, Jared. I visited the property yesterday in the evening. It's great positioning for sunshine, wonderful features, extras, you know, in terms of the ventilation, the transfer system. I just think this is a very expensive investment that assures you of comfort, dry climate throughout the wet seasons like the one we're in. I love the attention to detail, the decor choices in the kitchen. There are expensive little bits and bobs throughout this home, bidders and buyers, that make life that much easier, and I think it should provide you plenty of peace of mind. I have seen many a home that claims to be a modern one like this with all the bells and whistles. This really does have it. Our vendor's wallet can tell you all about it, but bidders and buyers, he is committed to his new life in Sydney, so that means you get to take the benefit of number 27 Furlong Street in Yoldhurst. I look for an opening bid or offer, opulent bathrooms, lovely high ceilings. Why wouldn't you, as my boss would say?
750.
Where was that? 750. Is that Nicole Long? Yes. You can't go wrong when you're working with Nicole Long. You're in good hands, folks. There she is. At $750,000. It's not enough to buy it, Nicole, but you know that. But you're off to the races at $750,000. Nice to see you. Hello, hello. First call at $750. Where do we go from here, bidders and buyers? Is the 800. Once called at $750,000. It's a fabulous location. 800. Nice to see you. There's your competition. Or did you say 9? Oh, good. Okay. How much? What about 25? It's easier to 25. It's like Lego, Nicole. You know, easier for me. I'm not that great with maths. At 825, would you say 850? No, I said 850. I said 850.
40.
All right, I'll take 840. So that was a rise, oh gosh, who knows, 15,000?
850.
Didn't hear you, gentlemen. 850. Got you there at 850, and what would you like to say?
60.
60, no problem at all at 860 now. Take 870, love it. At 870 now, would you say at 80?
75.
75, all right, cuts me in half at 875. First call. 880, I like it. Take comfort in the competition. $880,000. Is there another 10 perhaps? First call at 880. Big decisions made here. It's cold weather. Open homes are miserable. Stop the clock today. Buy at 883rd and final call. I've counted 3 times, bidders and buyers. Is there another 2.5? I'll take it. You look tempted, sir. Would you say 882,500? What about you, Nicole? Quickly now, if there's no better bid, I pause and have a quick conversation with this gentleman here. All right, auction's open. I need to have a quick chat with you, my friend. At $880,000, auction's open. If there is any change, please let us know. We're back soon.
stakeholder, if I could have your attention, please. Now, we're just moving forward to 1 at 125 Clyde Road. We will be back to Britain shortly. I think there's just some paperwork being sorted on that. So I happily take you now to number 1 at 125 Clyde Road in Ilam, brought to the market by Lucy Zhao from our Ilam 2 office. Lucy, I know you've been very busy here, so good luck to you. Good luck to our owner joining us online from the North Island. Now, the property itself, more formally described as an estate in cross-lease, all contained and described on that record of title that Lucy has provided to you during the campaign. Settlement that's proposed for Friday, the 21st of August 2026, or any other date mutually agreed in writing with the owners, but it's vacant and can be yours in just a few weeks' time. The list of chattels, they remain unchanged. I do note that they'll be passed to the new owners in an as-is, whereas condition, and I take it that if you bid today, you have read and accepted further terms 23 through to 27 of the contract, and that you've read and accepted those. Now, the first things I noticed when arriving, Lucy, huge entry foyer to welcome guests and to give you access to the whole house. You've got that large wraparound kitchen with benches on almost all sides, open to the dining room and opening up to that paved courtyard for outdoor entertaining. Downstairs, you've got the double garaging, you've got family bathroom, you've got the large double bedroom on the ground floor. Upstairs, more large bedrooms, one with an ensuite, and then another family bathroom to the side of it, almost effectively being 2 bedrooms with en-suites there. You've got the lovely lounge with a bit of shape to it, bit of architecture in the ceiling. You've got the petrol station just down on the corner if you forget your milk or your bread on the way home. Of course, the location here in Ilam can't be beaten. Very sought after, with the university pretty much being on the same block. If you've got university-aged kids, or perhaps if you're looking for a rental, this is going to have a line out the door for applications, I think, every year from now till January, of people looking for that hard-to-get accommodation around Canterbury University. So good luck to you, Lucy. Good luck to our owner here today. I know that they are keen to see a sold sticker today. So I throw it open for your interest, folks. Where would you like to buy it? Where would you like to start? 600, Jack Marshall with their buyer on the phone. Jack, please wish them good luck from me. At 600,000, perhaps from here 25,000 to 625. But at 600,000, it may just be Jack and I having a conversation. At 600 for the first time. Heard it but didn't see it. 700, Clarence with your buyer, please wish them luck too. Clarence today at 700,000, nice and bold there with 100k on top. Jack? 725, absolutely. At 725, Clarence, shall we go 800 and be bold again, or the 750? But at 725 in Ilam. 740, absolutely. At 740,000. Jack, should we go 760? 750, a little bit early for 10s, Jack. Would you do 760?
800.
At 800, Lucy, who's that with? Just here, welcome in team at 800. Thank you for your strong entry into the race. At 800,000. We're too happy to work in 10s now if you wish, Jack. At 800, Clarence, well, we do 810, but at 800 I have here. Good luck today, team, at 800,000 for the first time. Second opportunity, 810, thank you, Clarence. At the back at 810, would you go 820? At 810 at the rear, would we go 820? 850. Nice and bold determination to buy. That's how you do it, team, at 850,000. Is there 860, Clarence? But at 850, the conversation is here for the first time at $850,000. Second opportunity. Third, final warning.
75.
At 75, Nia, good luck to your buyers today. Welcome in at 875. Will we go 900? At 875, it's here with you, Nia.
880.
880, absolutely. Double bidding there at 880. Will we go 900?
900.
At 900.
910.
At 910 now. At 910 to my right.
915.
915. At 915, the sought after location here by Canterbury University at 915.
925.
925, 10,000 on top, and 930. At $930,000.
935.
935, good, put that distance in between you and the other buyers near, good work. At 935 and 950.
951.
At 951. 951,
955.
955,
956.
956. $956,000, it's here I would be giving both of you the advice that you need to put some distance between you and your competitors. At 960, had it here, Lucy, sorry, at 960. 965.
1,000 on top.
961. 1,000, thank you, at 966. That's why Hayden earns his money today at 970. 970 and 971. It's here at 971. 975 and 76. 976,000.
980.
980 now. I'd be putting some distance. I'd be jumping to that million to put them off. At 980, but I'm happy to keep doing this all morning as well. No problem. At 980. 990. Bold, I like it. At 990, at 991. Welcome back in at any points, Clarence or Jack, at 991. First time at 991. Second opportunity. 1 million. Lovely, nice and bold. And 1,000,001. Lucy, I might need some instructions too, or Nick, at 1,000,001. Thank you, Nicola. At $1,001,000 we sell. I sell here unless I see further bidding at $1,001,000. And I had it here first, sorry, Nia, at 1,002,000, but 1,003,000. Oh, 5 on top. Thank you. Sorry, can I just clarify 5,000? So 1,006,000, 1,006,000 and 1,007,000. Got to keep up with you, ladies. You're making me work for it today at 1,007,000. At 1,007,000 with you, Nia. You happy there? 1,007,000. Very good.
3,000 more.
At 1,010,000, 10,10. I sell away. We're on the market at $1,010,000. And 15.
One more on
And
top.
16. 1,016,000. This is the place to be. And 17. 1,017,000. She's hesitating, Lucy. At 1,017,000
One more thousand.
and 18. Need some
more
boldness and 19. And 21. 1,021,000. I'm getting the shake of the head. I think you've done it, Lucy. At 1,021,000 once, twice, third and final. It goes, it goes. Sold. Congratulations to our new owners at $1,021,000. A wonderful campaign by Lucy Xiao once again, and we'll be back with you shortly to take you to Britain Street.
Thank you for your patience, ladies and gentlemen. I take you now back to 36 Seymour Street in Hornby. We left the lectern on a live bid of 610,000. We've had some good negotiation outside the room, and there has been an increase in that bid to 660,000. Can I confirm that with our buyers at 660? At 660. What's your favourite band? 660? It will be now. At 660,000, the owner has said, yes, we are happy. So under clause 2.6, they have withdrawn the property, and I'm absolutely delighted to announce that it has been sold. Congratulations. Well done, Alex. Fantastic campaign. Congratulations to our buyers and to our vendor. We'll be back with you shortly.
If I could turn your attention back to, beg your pardon, to 30 Annex Road in Hillmorton. We left the room on a live bid at $1,025,000. Some good discussion outside of the room between our purchasers representative, a very charming man, does some great work on behalf of his family, and an increase there to $1,110,000. Can I just confirm, sir, with the view to purchase property, and our vendors have instructed that at that level it is for sale. Now, you don't want to improve your own position, do you, sir? No, I thought you might say that. $1,110,000. We'll just wait for that to pop up on the screen before I count it away. Let's go. It's 3 ones and 4 zeros. Perfect. And we're on the market and selling, ladies and gentlemen. We enter the valley of no return. First call, second call, third and final call at number 30 Annex Road at $1,110,000. Any more cameras? No? All right then. It goes. And to, by all accounts, a lovely couple. It is gone and sold. Marie, as always, fabulous campaign. Thanks so much to our owners for the opportunity. They are very much in Canada. We wish you the very best with this next chapter, and all the very best. Marie, great campaign as always. All right, I've got another update for you, bidders and buyers. We go now to Yoldhurst, and it is Furlong Street. We'll just wait for that to pop up on the screen. 27 Furlong Street in Yoldhurst. We left the room there at a live bid at 880, I should say. There's been a nominal increase from our highest bidder to 881, and our vendor has said, look, I'm going to put it on the market, and there's 886. At 886 I have in selling. So just give you a moment to digest that. That was Nicole Long. She's loud, she's professional. It's just a strategy. Plus 887 I have now, 887. 887. Madam, you're only being beaten by $1,000. It shouldn't be hard to beat. At 887 I have first call. Second call. You are entitled to improve your own position at 887. Nice work at 888. We'll quite like that number there at 888. Won't be long, Nicole Long, before it's out the door, this property at 888. First call, second call, third and final call. Are we done? Are we silent? Property's going. It is going. It is gone and sold. Commiserations to our underbidders. I mean it, you're in good hands. Come back again. We'd love to sell you a home. As always, Jared, fabulous campaign. Back soon. All right, brothers and boys, if I could have your attention, please. We go now to a highlight for me this week, a phenomenal home. It's a privilege to offer number 9 Westview Place in Hunsbury, brought to the market by Sam Bowen and the team from St Albans office. Brothers and boys, could I have your attention, please? The contract describes a freehold title, 803 square metres more or less, settlement date as per the further terms of the agreement. And if you've been to this property, you'll understand that you wake up here, in my mind, with an attitude of gratitude every single morning. It is an ever-changing artwork from just about every space within this home, wonderful panoramic views, a gorgeous vista from just about every corner of the home. I love the configuration, superb and clever architecture throughout. The home itself from the street, it makes the most commanding first impression, but I would argue the second, third, fourth and fifth impressions are equally phenomenal. Your guests will appreciate the entertainment spaces, the quality of the fixtures and the fittings, the opulence of the bathrooms. I love the indoor-outdoor flow throughout this home. There's a space for everyone. It'll suit a variety of family configurations, whether you've got extended family, whether you've got teenagers. We know how good this location is in terms of amenities. It's a short hop, skip and a jump to all sorts of wonderful adventurous walks and trails and plenty of gorgeous greengrocers. It is just the most phenomenal community feel, and I would argue you're underpinned by superb school zoning and an increasingly popular level of growth in these hillside, or hilltop, I should say, communities. Bidders and buyers, Christchurch, in these types of neighbourhoods, I think capital growth is assured. So let's get underway here at number 9, Westview Place in Hunsbury. I look for an opening bid or offer. Look at that beautiful kitchen. Heart of the home is there. Something around the 1.5 perhaps. Don't let me limit you. Perfect for the entertainer. You don't need to have an ego to buy this home, but I suspect you'll nurture one by owning it. It is something to be proud of. I'd be very lucky to live here myself. Is there 1.5? I'll start the bidding myself at $1,550,000, bidders and buyers. A vendor bid it. Line in the sand there at $1,550,000. I seek 1.6 for a conversation. Auction is the best place, the best time to buy. There is conditional interest waiting in the wings. It's been completely and utterly overhauled. Voluminous documentation's been provided. Absolute peace of mind. It is modern. All right then, first call, second call, third and final call at $1,550,000. I'll place a final vendor bid at 1.6. Ladies and gentlemen, I must encourage you to bid now. This is a wonderful opportunity, an exclusive window of opportunity. Look at that stunning street appeal. First call, second call, third and final call at 1.6. All right, well, we're not mucking around. I know Sam Bowen isn't the type to. You've got people to talk to in the wider market, Sam. Our vendor's instructions are very clear. Bidders and buyers, I'm going to price this property now at $1,699,000 as per our vendor's instructions. Let me be very clear. This opportunity shouldn't last long, bidders and buyers, so you should make that call this afternoon. Go and take a look. You'll be very impressed. It is a substantial home. It has been completely reinvigorated, and I think upon inspection you'll be very happy you went. I don't think this will last for very long. Just waiting for that price to pop up on the screen, please, at $1,699,000. Fabulous. All right, back in your hands, Sam. Back to work. To our owners, I say thank you for the opportunity. It's been a privilege. Back soon. All right, bidders and buyers, do you think we should get underway? Thank you very much for your patience in respect of number 46 Britton Street in Linwood, brought to the market by Sam Bowen and Nico Foran from our St Albans office. You will have met these gentlemen, spoken to them. They've delivered a ton of information to you. You may have visited the property more than once even. You know, this is just the most charming character abode. It's been brought into the 21st century in many ways, but retains so many of those character features. You can see that by that picture there, lovely sense of open plan, but nevertheless, you are in a home that was built with a sense of care and certainly plenty of hard graft. I know that has been the case for some of you in terms of preparing for auction. It's never easy. We thank you for your patience in bidding here today. You are acknowledging that you've received a copy of the purchaser acknowledgement form. You've signed the relevant documentation. You've reviewed the further terms, including the addition today of clause 27.1 and 27.2, and that you've taken legal advice before bidding here today. I have to say, Sam and Nico, fabulous campaign. This is a property that offers more than the average character cottage. It is split level in many ways. You've got the addition of rooms at the top tier of the section. You've got the much discussed garaging space as well, but inside the home, a great separation, great configuration, separation of spaces. I say that all the time, don't I? Separation of spaces. That's important to me because I want to close a door and not bother the person on the other side of it. Don't ask any more than that. But look, this is a hop, skip and a jump to the central city, a great location, and I think if you're here today, you are like me. There are many that pick this neck of the woods to be the great recipient of capital growth as our burgeoning city continues to grow. We know about the stadium. Hey, you could stumble home to this address from there, and there's so many great amenities, bidders and buyers. It's on the up and up, and that's got to be good for your bank account and those of your descendants. So let's get underway here at number 46 Britton Street. The show goes on, finally. Who starts us away with an opening bid or offer? 7:30. 7:30, and that's Christopher Kilkelly on behalf of the client. At $730,000. If it sounded very stern, that's his strategy. He's a professional. Don't be deterred. It could be his last dime. But as advised, there's one way to test that theory. Is there 5,000 on the rise? But at 7:30, I have now first call. Second call at $730,000. Third and final call at 7:30. I'll take 2.5 if you'd like. At 7:35 and... Didn't hear you there, Chris. Another 5 at 7:40. At 7:40, fairly bid and offered. At 740,000. I have to say, he's looking slightly more wrinkled. He has just taken on a managing job, though. Maybe that's... But it could be the stress of being at his limit. Would you like to test it? Is there 2,500? Our job is to mitigate your regret. I think you've seen that in action today. And I say to you, with the same experience, you know, if you come back to us in 3 months' time, you may well be paying more for the same thing. That's the way property tends to go. Would you give me 2.5? You know you've got to do all your due diligence on the next one. At 7:42.5? I thought you might say 7:50, Chris. At 7:42.5, once, twice. Third and final call. Any bit of bid? Any bit of offer? All right, Chris, I suppose you'd like for us to talk to you and your client, would you? At $742,500, we need to have a conversation. I'm not at a level at which I can sell. We'll have a conversation outside of the room. Auction is open. Hey, changing your mind is a sign of strength. Let us know. Rightio, bidders and buyers, thanks very much. It's been a very cruisy, easy day, both in terms of admin, bidding, discussions. Oh, sensational. Can't wait to come back next Wednesday. I turn your attention back now to number 46 Britton Street, represented by Sambo and Nico Foran from our St Albans office. On behalf of our loyal client, always a pleasure working with you. And we left the room on a live bid at $742,500. There was a good amount of discussion. Most charming gentleman, he's been at it for a few months now, it's fair to say, looking for his home. And today's his day, because he's graciously agreed to increase that to $780 with the view to securing the property. Our vendor has said under clause 2.6, reluctantly, I will withdraw it. And to stop the clock, as it were, for this gentleman, it is at $780,000 withdrawn and very happily sold. Congratulations. Lee, you can kick your feet up a bit now. Chris, always a pleasure. And to the main character, Chris, today, all the best with this next chapter. Thanks to our owner, Sam. Nico's always fabulous campaign. Does that conclude our day? Wonderful. It's time for lunch, bidders and buyers. We'll see you next Wednesday.